All right, guys, back by popular demand, my updated JASMY price prediction targets. Haven't done one of these in months and months and months. A lot has changed, a lot has happened, a lot hasn't happened. So we'll have to move forward into it, guys, and see what's going on. But first, we got to roll that intro. All right, guys, let's get into it. So first thing we have to do is we have to remember with the people frustrated, because I do see people say JASMY hasn't done anything. I mean, JASMY's up. Look at your screen. It's up almost 500%. It was up. It fluctuates on a day-to-day basis, but it's up an average of over 500% in the last year. So yes, it is very much doing a lot. Now we have to take some things that are coming forward into consideration when we're going for our targets. And I got some words of caution at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. So the catalysts, first of all, guys, right? Now we have the platform that Panasonic and Junction are building together. They're layer 1, and we've also learned about a layer 2. We've also learned about a layer 1 that they want to bring into production as well. So we have that launching sometime soon. It's got to be. They said 6 months from March, which is right around this time frame. However, we give them a little bit of extra time because if you've ever worked on a project in your house or anything like that, that it never takes exactly as long as you anticipate it's going to. It usually takes longer, right? Can't find this, can't do that, blah blah blah, complications, loopholes, regulations, all that fun stuff. So anyway, we have that coming, right? In the short term, we also have most likely two more 25 basis point rate cuts in the United States. So we have that. We have more partnerships coming. God knows how many over the next, let's say, 9 to 12 months, right? We have the My Number card being integrated into the Apple iPhones in March, which is utilizing Junction's technology. So we have that catalyst. And around that time, that's going to be a very, very bullish narrative that's going to be going around at a very, very good time for it in the market cycle as well, which really could help catapult JASMY even higher. Okay, so we have things like that coming, guys. We know that Hara is the hardest working man in crypto, bouncing around from Vietnam to ETH Denver to South Korea and beyond, right? The EU. We're also looking at Europe using a similar thing to the My Number card with similar technology to JASMY. However, JASMY's technology is patented, so it's very possible. There's a lot of speculation as to whether they will be using JASMY's technology in that as well. So we have a lot going on, guys. We have a lot going on. We have the launch coming up of the GPU cloud. The Junction is looking to get up and running as well. So once they have all of this up and running, I believe that JASMY Secure PC is going to be the standard for companies in terms of their PCs, right, and keeping them secured, keeping them being able to divide them and keep certain information blocked off. To sum it up easily, blocked off and separate in their PCs and secure, right? The PDL, we have the PDL that we're waiting to be launched. We have, and a big factor is going to be the TVL, right? The total value locked into the JASMY Junction ecosystem. So when you take all of these catalysts, and I'm just firing things off the top of my head here, guys. There's probably a ton more than I'm leaving out, right? Then you're looking at, like, by the end of this year, look, JASMY could be anywhere between 15 to 25 cents, right? By the end of this year, maybe even higher than that. You guys know I like to be conservative, so keep that in mind. Right, 15 to 25 cents would be completely within the realm of possibility, depending on how hard and how fast we start to run here over these next 3 months, which I believe is going to be pretty big. So we could see those prices come and go very, very quickly. And going into next year, I believe that the top of the bull run is not going to be till somewhere around the middle of September next year, which leaves us a lot of time for growth still over the next year. There will be pullbacks along the way. Don't make no mistake about it, guys, right? There will be 25 to 40% corrections between now and the top of the cycle. So don't let that manipulate you. But in saying that, I do believe that $1 is possible. I believe that $1.25, $1.50, I believe is possible. However, I also believe that I've been around a long time in crypto, and I believe that we have a Dogecoin syndrome, that I call it, going on right now. Okay, and what that means is, no, it's not comparing JASMY to Dogecoin. Okay, I'm talking about the scenario and price action that happened with Dogecoin. Psychologically, most people anticipated $1 for Dogecoin in the last bull run, and as a result of that, it got to about 72 cents, and then people started taking profits like crazy, right? And it plummeted in price. I see something very similar happening to JASMY in this bull run. I think, we could get to 60, 75, maybe 85 cents, and then we're going to start to see people pulling the trigger. We're going to start seeing people taking profits, and we're going to see that we've run out of road in the bull run. Right? And I don't think it'll quite get there. I don't think so. Can it? Yes. Will it? My doubts are there that it won't, right? But there's nothing wrong with it going to, 70, 80 cents. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good profit margin considering where it was last year. Remember when we were accumulating at 204, 205? Come on, guys, right? Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered, right? Got to remember that. Don't be a hog. Don't be greedy. Right? And then moving forward outside of this bull run, I know that the team has a target of $17 for their KPI goals. Okay, so going into 2028, 2029's blow off top, do I think it's going to get to $17 then? Not quite. But I will say that I think that if they can achieve even 25 to 50% of their KPI goals, which is entirely conservative and realistic, then, that's still, right? That still gives you a phenomenal price in JASMY, right? That's if they only achieve 50%, that is $8.5. $8.5, guys, for JASMY by 2029, 2030, right? Now, take into consideration, they're going to have at least a 75% TVL, total value locked, into their ecosystem as well, which shouldn't be hard. We've seen Cardano do it. Cardano's was much higher in the last bull run, 82%, I think, or something. So it's entirely possible to do it, especially since the project is incentivizing people to lock up their JASMY TVL style into the super wallet and the PDL to get paid for it, right? So, and I'm sure there's going to be a fantastic APR, no different than there is with Onyx Coin, for staking in the ecosystem as well. So it won't be difficult to get a high TVL, in my opinion, which is going to help contribute to these prices getting where they're going. And I know you're going to see some people talking about market caps and saying it's impossible. First of all, we have, guys, at this point in time, we have no way of knowing what the market cap for the 2028, 2029 bull run is going to be for the entire asset class, right? If we go to 12 to $15 trillion this time around, who knows how high it could go? 25, 30 trillion in the following bull? Like, who knows, right? Especially with these projects getting ETFs. I could see very easily, a JASMY spot ETF in Japan. Very easily, I could see that happening, right? It's the biggest Web3 crypto project in Japan. It is the only legally regulated crypto project in Japan as well. So if any project in Japan is likely to get an ETF, it would be JASMY, in my opinion. So that's kind of where I see things playing out over this year, this bull run, and the following bull run. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you hate my targets? Do you like my targets? Do you disagree with me completely? That's perfectly okay to disagree with me. Like and subscribe. Click the join button, guys, to join our community. Book your one-on-one coaching calls, guys, over on the Patreon. The link is down below. The spots fill up very, very fast. I've burned through like 10 of them so far today, doing one-on-one video calls with Patreon members. It's very, very educational. We do group video coaching calls as well, which are hilarious. We have a lot of fun and we learn a lot. We get help. You get help with everything from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges, cold storage wallets, hot wallets, staking, DeFi, and so much more, guys. So check it out. Exit strategy help, profit taking, portfolio structure assistance. We do crypto giveaways, swing trade opportunities, technical analysis, training videos. Guys, there's so much there. I can't even say it all, right? So get over to the Patreon, become a member of the massive community that's been exploding like crazy. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.